season. We have, sitting on the couch today, Alan Ward from the SNL Edinburgh Caps team. Welcome.
Thank you.
Alan Ward here is working alongside Scott Neal, coaching the SNL Caps team. Alan, how has the SNL Caps season panned out?
Well, right now it's looking good. Start of the season we had a few dodgy results. Since Christmas we've picked it up, changed a few things.
Yeah.
We've got a few guys in now as well, which weren't there at the start of the season. Some old faces that some of the fans will know, like David Beatson. He's came back. Ross Hay, Neil's brother, Daniel McIntyre's brothers there as well. So all the experience there is helping out. We also have some of the academy guys playing with us as well.
Sure.
So we use 5 18s regular at training and stuff. They're helping out well. We also use two-way players now as well, getting some game experience for some of the hopeful prospects for the Elite League. So we've got Joel Gauthier and Sean Beattie as well. They're in there now as well, and everybody's came together now as a team, and there's a lot of team spirit there now. So everybody's going on the ice now, want to fight for each other. They're all helping each other out now, so it's coming along well now.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you'd said earlier on before we were filming that you guys beat North Ayrwild 7-6, and that was such a crucial game for you guys, wasn't it? Because it's taken you into the Scottish Cup final. Yep,
it's looking good for us now there. We played them early on in the season over in North Ayr and at home, and the results were pretty bad there. So we had a few months there since last playing them, and now, obviously you said there, it was 7-6. It was a couple of silly mistakes there. We thought we should have won the game better, but we'll take the win either way, and that's put us in the Scottish Cup final now. So.
And where's that being played?
That'll be in about a month. I think it's the 13th of April over in Fife.
Right.
So we're looking forward to that now. That's going to be a good game now.
And who's that against?
Dundee Comets.
Dundee Comets.
So yeah, looking forward to that one.
So fingers crossed there.
Hopefully.
Now, where are the SNL Caps sitting in position within the league tables?
At the moment, it's a similar sort of set up to the Elite League in the fact that the league's now, well, for us it's now finished. We finished about 4th, so that was a good result considering the start of the season. We're now 2 wins away from being in the playoff finals as well. We've got Dundee Comets home and away. That's in about a week. I think it's about the 30th roughly. So we play them home and away, aggregate score. If we beat them, playoff weekend.
So Dundee Comets really are your team
at the moment now.
That you're all focusing on. What team does Dundee Comets put out?
Dundee, for the last few years, SNL, they've been the team to beat. There's no buts on it, they've won most of the things for the last few seasons. This season, they lost a couple of players to, I think, the Tigers, so they're still a very good team. They're well organised. We've got Barry up there who's involved with the elite team as well, running the things up there. So they're well organised, they've got good systems, but we feel our systems are just as good as them, and we've got the skill level in our team now that can beat them, hopefully. Yeah,
fingers crossed.
Well,
so that's 2 kind of massive achievements really for SNL Caps, you know, being, you know, in a playoff position and contenders for winning a cup.
Yeah, it's looking good so far.
When was the last time that the SNL guys won a cup?
It'll be a few seasons ago now. I can't actually remember the last time we won. Well, runners up last year in the playoffs. So we came close. For the last few years we've been up there close, but never actually quite made it. It'll be back probably when we had guys like Neil Hay and all that were still playing SNL.
Gosh, right.
So it's been a few years since we won a good few things. So we've always been up there, but
massive achievement for
doing
you
well.
guys, isn't it?
Hopefully we can take it a step further this year and win it.
And really it is all about kind of getting the young guys kind of into the team, getting the experience, and hopefully farming.
It's been good for that. This year, now that Richard Hartman's a bit more involved, he's more involved. He's wanting to see some kids coming through, and he's pushing, I think, Scott Neal behind the scenes to make it more of a farm team. Whereas before it was more a team for guys that finished at juniors, wanted to keep playing, but maybe never had the time or anything to play elite, because it's a lot of time. Whereas now we've got, like you say, they've got the academy now. We've got some good young kids coming through. Like I say, we had one young kid last year who was Sean Beattie. He's now getting some regular shifts up there with the elite. He's doing well, he's progressing. The experience with the game time at SNL as well helps him. And we've got the other young kids coming through from the under-18s now who are benefiting. So hopefully they'll be stepping up there soon.
So big things happening within the SNL League itself, but especially at Edinburgh Capitals.
Yeah, everything's looking good now. So it's progressing from where it started off.
Do you hope to continue your involvement into next season and kind of building on your success?
Yeah, it'd be good. As far as coaching goes, I'm pretty new to the game. Played for a long time, but I never actually coached for a lot. Last year was my first proper coaching year with under-18s. Yeah. So this year, more involved with the SNL team, and hopefully I can take that a bit further next year and be more involved.
Yeah. Are you learning a good few things from Mr. Scott Neal?
His experience does help, yes.
What kind of coach is he?
He likes to explain things quite a lot. You get some coaches that'll, once he's on the ice, you give him a coaching board, he likes to talk things through quite a lot.
Right.
Which a lot
I always thought he was a man of little words, Scott Neal.
That's because you speak to him in an office. Get him on the ice, he's a different guy. Certainly for the guys,
technical.
Yes, he likes to make sure everybody's in the right place at the right time. But you get a lot of coaches who are more vocal. They're out there. If you do something wrong, you'll soon hear about it. Scott, you will hear about it, but he likes to explain it to guys. I think he enjoys developing players, and he's trying to pass that experience on, which he's a GB player, so good experience to learn from.
Absolutely. I mean, the Edinburgh SNL guys couldn't really ask for much more.
Definitely.
And obviously you'll be picking up a few.
It's helping me as well, yeah, just ways of dealing with or whatever, and I always came through. I had good coaches when I was a kid, mostly Jock Hay was one of them. So I learned from Jock Hay's experience, his way of coaching, and Scott Neal's got a slightly different way, so it's, all the experience I can get is good for me as well.
Absolutely. It's really kind of a family affair, isn't it, with the Edinburgh Capitals?
It is, yes.
Kind of your brothers of this player, and you know.
Well, you can see some history there.
Yeah.
Jock's got his 2 sons involved with the Edinburgh teams. One of the old racers players, Duncan McIntyre, he's got 2 sons involved. So there is a lot of family ties there. So it's good.
Which a lot of teams in the league don't really have. Where
it's good for us.
Keep
in the family, yes. It's good because it keeps passing experience down to the younger kids, so it's helping. That's
great. So if the Caps fans out there who are watching don't fancy making the long trip to Nottingham on April 6th and 7th to hopefully see a Scottish team, I can't possibly see, I don't want to jinx things, see
hopefully.
That would be, fingers crossed, but they wanted to see the SNL guys play in their playoffs. That's happening on, as I say, April 6th and 7th at 5, isn't it?
5 Ice Arena, yeah.
Fingers crossed seeing.
Hopefully. We will be there, hopefully, if we beat the Comets in the playoffs.
Fingers crossed.
And we'll hopefully be there the weekend after as well for the Scottish Cup final.
So it's big things are happening.
Yep.
That for those 2 kind of weeks for the
Definitely.
SNL. Well, all we can do here at CapsTv is wish you as much luck as possible.
Thank you.
We'll be with you there in spirit, and hopefully we'll get a few more faces at SNL games. Pick the
more fans
up.
are better. Helps the kids as well get used to it.
Definitely. Well, thank you very much, Alan, for
Thanks
taking time to speak to us. Take care.
Thank you. Cheers.